The pitcher knocks Ty Cobb to the ground. Intentional. Beanball. Cobb rolls in the dirt, in pain. The pitcher laughs, loud. His team laughs. The crowd laughs. Everyone laughs. At Cobb, at him, the greatest player. But Cobb does not get up immediately. Stays on the ground, breathing, feeling the pain, feeling the anger, but feeling something else. Determination. Cold, calculated determination. The umpire. Ty, are you okay? Cobb. I am fine. But he is not fine, because someone disrespected him. Someone humiliated him. Someone knocked him down. And Ty Cobb does not forget, does not forgive, takes revenge. How? With the most dangerous move, the most daring move, the most humiliating move. Stealing home, right in front of the pitcher, while everyone watches, and the pitcher can do nothing. Just watch as he gets destroyed. Philadelphia. It's August 24th, 1912, Shibe Park, Saturday afternoon. Detroit Tigers versus Philadelphia Athletics. The Athletics are in first place, best team in baseball. The Tigers are fighting for second, trying to stay competitive. But everyone knows who the real attraction is. Not the teams, not the standings. Ty Cobb. The most dangerous player in baseball. Not just dangerous with the bat. Not just dangerous on the bases. Dangerous in every way. Physically, mentally, psychologically. Cobb terrorizes opponents, makes them afraid, makes them hesitate, makes them make mistakes. That is his game, fear and winning. The Athletics pitcher today is a young fireballer, 23 years old, second season in the majors, hard thrower, 95 miles per hour fastball, no fear, no respect for reputation, just confidence, arrogance. He has heard the Ty Cobb stories, the spike incidents, the fights, the intimidation. But he does not care, because he throws hard, and hard throwers fear no one. Before the game, in the Athletics clubhouse, his teammates warn him. Cobb will test you. He will try to get in your head. Do not let him. The pitcher laughs. Cobb is just a man. I throw 95. What is he going to do? He will bunt on you, steal bases, slide hard, try to intimidate you. Then I will intimidate him first. I will knock him down. Show him who owns this mound. The veteran catcher shakes his head. Bad idea. You do not want to wake up Ty Cobb. You want him calm, controllable. You knock him down, he becomes a demon. The pitcher dismisses this. I am not afraid of Ty Cobb. Top of the third inning, Tigers batting. Cobb leads off, steps to the plate. The crowd of 12,000 boos. Philadelphia fans hate Cobb. Yet everyone hates Cobb, except Detroit. Even Detroit barely likes him. But they respect him, fear him, know he wins games. Cobb digs into the batter's box, takes his stance, slightly open, weight balanced, eyes locked on the pitcher. The pitcher stares back. No intimidation, no fear, just confidence. He winds up, throws, fastball, inside, tight. Cobb pulls back, ball one. The pitcher smiles, message sent. I am not afraid. Second pitch, fastball, down the middle. Cobb swings, foul ball. Strike one, third pitch, fastball, low and away. Cobb lays off. Ball two, the count is 2-1. Hitters count. The catcher calls for a curveball, away, but the pitcher shakes it off, wants fastball, inside, wants to move Cobb off the plate, wants to establish dominance. The catcher reluctantly agrees, sets up inside. The pitcher winds up, throws. But this is not just inside. This is at Cobb. 95 miles per hour aimed at his ribs. Intentional. Cobb sees it coming, tries to move. Too late. The ball is too fast, too close. It misses his body, but only because Cobb jerks backward violently, loses his balance, falls hard, crashes into the dirt behind home plate. The impact is brutal. Dust explodes around him. For a moment, he does not move. The stadium goes silent. Then the pitcher starts laughing, standing on the mound, hands on his hips, laughing, loud. His teammates in the dugout join in, some laughing, some smiling. The Athletics infielders grin. The crowd, initially shocked, starts laughing too. Because Ty Cobb, the most feared player in baseball, is lying in the dirt, humiliated, knocked down, made to look foolish. The umpire walks toward the mound, points at the pitcher. That was too close. Control your pitches. The pitcher raises his hands. Ball slipped, accident. But his smile says otherwise. Cobb is still on the ground, face down, not moving. Tigers players rush out of the dugout, surround him. Ty, you okay? You hurt? Can you get up? Cobb does not answer immediately, just lies there, breathing, collecting himself, feeling the humiliation, the laughter, the disrespect. Then slowly he pushes himself up, gets to his knees. His uniform is covered in dirt, face smudged, but his eyes are different, not angry, not embarrassed, cold, calculating, empty. He stands fully, brushes dirt off slowly, methodically, takes his time. The laughter continues, but Cobb does not react, does not look at the pitcher, does not acknowledge the crowd, just cleans himself, picks up his bat, steps back into the batter's box. The umpire. You sure you want to continue? Cobb nods, says nothing. The at-bat resumes. Next pitch, curveball, outside. Ball 3, full count. The pitcher is feeling confident now. Knocked down Cobb, scared him, owns him, winds up, throws, fastball, middle of the plate. Cobb swings, line drive, sharp, to left field, clean single. Cobb runs to first base, hard, aggressive, rounds the bag, looks at second, decides to stay, stands on first. The pitcher is annoyed, gave up a hit, but not worried, just one hit, no big deal. But Cobb is on base, and when Cobb is on base, something always happens. Next batter, ground ball to second base, easy play, should be a double play. Cobb breaks from first, running hard, heading to second. The second baseman fields it cleanly, throws to the shortstop, covering second. An imperfect throw. Cobb is out by 3 steps, but Cobb does not slide normally, slides late, hard, spikes up, aimed at the shortstop. The shortstop sees it, jumps, barely avoids the spikes, throws to first wildly. Ball sails over the first baseman's head. Error. Cobb is safe at second. The batter is safe at first. The shortstop is furious. You tried to spike me. Cobb stands on second, says nothing, just stares. The message is sent. The inning continues. Tigers score 2 runs. Cobb scores one of them, bottom of the third. Athletics batting. The young pitcher is in the dugout, still confident, still smiling. I got in his head. Did you see him fall? Did you see the fear? His teammates are less sure. He got a hit, he scored, and he tried to spike our shortstop. That does not look like fear. That is desperation. He is trying to save face. But I own him now. Next time up, I will knock him down again. Top of the 5th inning. Cobb leads off again, steps to the plate. The crowd boos louder, remembering the fall, the laughter, expecting more entertainment. First pitch. Fastball, right at Cobb's head. Cobb ducks. Easily, like he expected it. Ball 1, second pitch, fastball, inside. Cobb pulls back, ball 2. The pitcher is trying to intimidate again, but Cobb is not falling, not flinching, just waiting. Third pitch, fastball, down the middle. Cobb swings, hard, line drive, right field, double. Cobb stands on second base, 2-out double, runner in scoring position. The pitcher is frustrated, tried to intimidate, failed, gave up another hit. Next batter, weak ground ball, inning over. But Cobb is on base again, making the pitcher work, making him uncomfortable. Oh, top of the 8th inning. Tigers leading 4-3. 1-run game, tense, critical. Cobb leads off, gets another hit, single to center, his 3rd hit of the game. Stands on first base. The young pitcher is rattled now. 3 hits to Cobb. Cannot get him out, cannot intimidate him. Next batter, sacrifice bunt attempt. Successful. Cobb advances to second, 1 out. Runner on second, next batter. Ground ball to first base. Cobb advances to third, 2 outs. Runner on third. Cobb stands on third base, 90 feet from home. The tying run is at the plate. The winning run is on deck. The pitcher is sweating, nervous, trying to focus. Gets the sign from the catcher, fastball, away, winds up, starts his delivery. And Cobb breaks, starts running, from third base, toward home, stealing home. The pitcher sees him, mid-delivery, cannot stop, has to throw. It throws to the plate. The catcher sees Cobb coming, sets up to receive, catch and tag. Simple play, should be easy. But Cobb is flying, full speed, reckless, dangerous. The ball arrives, the catcher catches it, turns to apply the tag. But Cobb is already sliding, hard, low, spikes aimed at the catcher's shins. The catcher hesitates, just a fraction. Fear, self-preservation. That hesitation is all Cobb needs. Slides under the tag. Hand touches home plate. The umpire signals. Safe! The stadium explodes, half in shock, half in anger. The catcher jumps up. He was out! I had him! The umpire shakes his head. He was safe. You hesitated. The pitcher stands on the mound, frozen, staring, cannot believe it. Ty Cobb just stole home, against him, in front of him, while he was pitching. The most humiliating thing that can happen to a pitcher. That Cobb stands up, dusts himself off, looks directly at the pitcher, no smile, no celebration, just a cold, empty stare. The stare says everything. You knocked me down. You laughed at me. So I stole home on you. Who is laughing now? The pitcher says nothing, cannot say anything. Because he has been destroyed, not just beaten, destroyed, humiliated, made to look foolish. In front of his home crowd, in front of his teammates, in front of everyone. Cobb walks to the Tigers' dugout. His teammates mob him, celebrating, yelling. That was incredible. You stole home. Right in his face. But Cobb shows no emotion. Just sits down, drinks water, like nothing happened, like stealing home is routine. The game continues. Tigers win 5-3. Cobb finishes 3 for 4. One stolen base, the stolen base, the one that will be talked about for decades. And after the game, reporters swarm Cobb's locker. Ty, that steal of home was incredible. When did you decide to go? Cobb's answer is short. When I saw the opportunity. Was it revenge for the knockdown pitch in the 3rd inning? Cobb looks at the reporter. I do not know what you are talking about. The pitcher threw at you. You fell down. Everyone saw it. I lost my balance, that is all. But you stole home against him later. Was that a message? Cobb smiles, cold. If I wanted to send a message, I would have spiked him. I just saw an opportunity and took it. But everyone knows. It was revenge. Calculated, planned, perfect revenge. In the athletics locker room, the young pitcher sits alone, staring at nothing. His teammates avoid him because there is nothing to say. He was humiliated, completely, publicly, undeniably. A veteran athletics player approaches, sits next to him. You learned something today. The pitcher looks up. What? Never humiliate Ty Cobb. Never laugh at him. Never think you beat him. Because he will make you pay. And it will hurt worse than any beanball. I threw at him, knocked him down. I thought I won. I thought I scared him. You knocked him down, but you did not knock him out. And that is the difference. Cobb does not stay down. He gets up, and he destroys you. Not with anger, with execution, with performance, with making you look like you do not belong on the same field as him. That steal of home, that was not just about scoring a run. That was about sending a message to you, to everyone. The message was clear. I am Ty Cobb. You cannot break me. You can knock me down, laugh at me, humiliate me. But I will stand back up. And I will destroy you in the most public, most embarrassing way possible. The pitcher nods slowly. I made a mistake. Yes, you did. You woke the demon. And now you have to live with what happened. Every time someone mentions your name, they will remember this game. They will remember Ty Cobb stole home on you. That is your legacy now. The pitcher understands now, but it is too late. The damage is done. His reputation is damaged. His confidence is shattered. He will pitch 5 more years in the majors, never becomes a star, never wins 20 games. Always remembered as the pitcher Ty Cobb stole home on. That one play defines his career, overshadows everything else he achieves, every article, every mention, every conversation. That is the guy Cobb embarrassed. That is his identity now, forever. Years later, when asked about stealing home, Cobb says, stealing home is not about speed. It is about timing, about reading the pitcher, about understanding the moment. But most importantly, it is about will. You have to want it more than they want to stop you. You have to be willing to risk everything. Your body, your reputation, your safety. Most players are not willing to do that. I was always willing. And when asked specifically about that day in Philadelphia, August 24th, 1912, Cobb's answer is simple. Some people think you win with talent, but talent is not enough. You win with will, with refusing to accept disrespect. That pitcher thought he could intimidate me, knock me down, make me afraid. But I do not get afraid. I get even. And stealing home was the perfect way to show him. You cannot beat me by knocking me down. You can only beat me by being better. And he was not better. Stealing home is the rarest, most dangerous play in baseball. Only a few players in history have done it successfully. Cobb did it 54 times, more than anyone, because he understood something others did not. Baseball is not just physical, it is psychological. It is about getting in your opponent's head, making them doubt, making them hesitate, making them make mistakes. That day in Philadelphia, the pitcher tried to get in Cobb's head, tried to make him afraid, tried to dominate him psychologically, but Cobb turned it around, used the knockdown as motivation, as fuel, as justification. And when he stole home, he did not just score a run. He won a psychological battle. He showed everyone watching. You do not mess with Ty Cobb. You do not knock him down and laugh. All because he will get up, and he will make you pay, not with violence, not with anger, with dominance, with performance, with making you wish you never challenged him. The pitcher learned that lesson the hard way, in front of everyone, and the lesson stayed with him for the rest of his life. So here is the question. When someone knocks you down and laughs at you, what do? Do you get angry? Do you fight? Do you complain? Or do you do what Ty Cobb did? Stay calm, calculate, plan, and then execute revenge so perfectly that everyone watching knows exactly what you did and why you did it. Cobb did not argue with the umpire, did not fight the pitcher, did not complain to the media. He just waited, found the perfect moment, and stole home, right in front of the man who knocked him down. That is not just revenge. That is art. That is mastery. That is sending a message that echoes through history. What would you do?